Yo, Bashimane. Cho, cho, cho. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wibel Matawoche. To those of you who do not know me, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. Really do appreciate it. You know, almost, you know. If you're new and would love to become part of this beautiful family, please hit the red subscribe button down below so you can become part of this beautiful family, and it's only for free, child. Guys, today I come bearing news. Ditaba, la ditaba. It's a story time. It is a story time, guys. Hey, I don't even know who to get my guy. Wait a second. Okay, so it was back in 2014, and I was doing metric. Yes, I was doing metric. So at that time, I was not a worship leader in church. I was not a worship leader in church. Guys, am I saying this correct? But yes, it was back in 2014. Yes, I was not a worship leader in like the church I'm currently attending now. So this other pastor called my mom. I was at school, and then he called my mom and told him, Mama Tabo Helekai, Wabiti Barute Moslekai, bless you. So he was like, Ke bona gore ngwana wa gago o na le potentially in being a worship leader in church because she can sing, 1, and 2, we'd love to groom her. Okay, so guys, this is what happened. I look so pretty, but anyway, even like this pastor calls my mom. I was not around, I was at school, and then he tells my mom like, your daughter has a potential, she can sing, and we feel good to like we need to groom her, right? So we would love to have her as part, or we'd really appreciate it if she joined like the worship team. My mom, being a typical black parent, she agreed on the spot without consulting me first. Mama So guys, okay, fine. After school, my mom told me like, hey, you know what? Pastor called us. Pastor, not us, me, because obviously my dad doesn't go to church. So Pastor Maman called me, and he told me like they want you to join, or they would love for you to join the worship team, right? And then I was like, no, Madam, I'm not comfortable. How comfortably you will join the worship team and you will serve the Lord. I agree, God gave you that voice, so you will join the worship team and you will serve the Lord. And then, like for me, it wasn't a train smash that much because go the other church, you understand? And we had like recently joined this church, yeah. So more like our previous church, I used to be a worship leader there, right? So for me, with that one, it wasn't really a train smash, but yeah. Okay, fine. And then rehearsal, yaqala inkathazo. So rehearsal, the first rehearsal, you guys, man, like, you know, like mature people, like during that time, they didn't just allow anybody to join the worship team. I'm not gonna lie to you, they didn't allow anybody to join the worship team, and I was really blessed. And like they called pastor, the director of the music group, directly called my mom to say like your daughter needs to come and join the worship team, right? So what the more, guys, there's this guy. I'm not paying much attention to him, honestly, and Nikisida modilonza mijolo and whatnot, honestly, because at that time I was not even dating. I was not seeing anyone. So this guy, like, he keeps staring, you know, and he makes me feel uncomfortable, you know. So he keeps staring and man. I think the second rehearsal, Mogai ukreile my numbers from the group chat. Yeah, worship team. He got my numbers from the group chat. Yeah, worship team. We're going to name this guy Mr. C. Ne? We're going to give him the name Mr. C. So Mr. C, I think he got my numbers from the worship team group chat. And yeah, after the rehearsal, the following week, after the rehearsal, I walked to my ex-friend's place, and when I got there, she was supposed to like wanted to like walk me out at home and stuff. So Mr. C calls me, and I don't even know who I'm talking to, right? And Mr. C calls me, "Hi, we belo," and I'm like, it's that hi. Okay, no, that's what happened. Okay, fine. I was shocked, or like, okay, who am I speaking to? Like, who am I speaking to? And then he's like, okay, Mr. C. Né? And Mr. C, guys, at that time I was turning 18 in November, and it was around March. Né? Basically, I was 17 years old, and Mr. C was 28. Mr. C was 28 at the time. Unampetaka full 10 years. Okay, so he tells me, Mr. C, and I was like, oh, hi. And because I saw last week and today, and he's cute. So like give me I told my friend first, my ex-friend first, and we're gonna call my ex-friend B. So I tell B, man, wait again, this guy, like this guy, and he's making me uncomfortable. Okay, last week today, friend, like, what is he doing? I just wonder, like, what does he want from me? You understand? And then my friend is like, and my friend, and then B is like, no, friend, maybe I say something, anything deep, no, friend. I know a guy has behavior, you know. So even now, like, be for color again, you know. And then I answer the call. Hi, who's this? No, it's Mr. C. And then I was shocked. Like, I was honestly shocked for a second. No. Actually, Mr. C did not get my numbers from the group chat. It's my cousin, my sister. My cousin used his phone this one time to call me. And Mr. C, you know what he did? He saved my numbers, right? And Mr. C saved my numbers, only to find like he will use the same numbers to contact me. Okay, fine. And then he asked me, like, where are you? And then I'm like, no, I'm walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was like, okay, but where do you get my numbers from? And then he's like, no, a man gotta do what he gotta do to what. And so, like, now from then onwards, fast forward, guys, we used to meet, and he's so cute, remember? And one time I remember, and I'm like, he's a man of God. He ain't gonna hurt my feelings. He can sing, like, he's so cute. Okay, so fast forward, even now, like, Mr. C was busy with his project. I'm not gonna state like which project, ne? because some of you guys, especially those who are from Rustenburg and those who go to the same church, so even now like he was working on his project, and then I was part of his project. So this one time, Mr. C, okay, fine, rakopana, and we actually met a lot of times. Like we actually get to meet a lot because we are working on the same project. Okay, fine. Even now, like for you, Mr. C, how he feels about me, and honestly speaking, guys, and then, I don't know whether I would say we were courting or what, but I wouldn't call it courting, guys. So but okay, fine. Even now, this one time is to see Baton, guys, out of the blue, he tells me, it was actually after the rehearsal. After rehearsals, the perfect time for us to meet and talk and bond, and catch up. So after the rehearsal, Mr. C on drop obviously he can't just drive me or take me home and then maybe take a follow half and no, we're just going to chill a bit in the car, maybe go straight and so even now Mr. C for he tells me you know what, people, that is actually how I feel about you. I know that I've already expressed how I feel about you, but I actually want to make you my wife. I actually want to build with you. I actually see a future with you, guys. At that time I was like, guys, I'm young, 17, no, I'm young. And I was like, no, but you don't have to tell me the answer now. You will tell me and stuff. Just go think about it and you will come and give me the answer. So I'm like, okay, sharp. I just go home and I think about it, and 1 plus 1, but this guy 1.1, he's so cute. He's intentional. I feel like he is intentional. He fears the Lord. He serves God. He is educated. We are talking about a financial accountant here. He is educated. He has a stable job. He has a bright future. Can you calculate that? No, man. And I love him. I love him. And that time, I didn't get me intimate at all. Okay, so fine. So time flies now. Okay, fine. We are working on his project as well. So okay, fine. And then he asked me, did you think about what I told you? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did actually, baby. No, ish, we'll see. Dilo di unfold a bjang. I ke batla go mmolelela gore le nna tota nka thabela tata go bona o le monna wa me. I ke mmolele kgang tseo. Ke mara ke re no, we'll just see gore nako ga ntse e tsamaya gore dilo di unfold a bjang. Even now, okay, his project fail. Her project fail, and now he has to pay people who were involved in the project. So when he pays them, and he was supposed to pay me as well, I get a marato and one kolot and one kolot. I'm patel. So even now, Mr. C. After the project, I remember nearly kuspa. So wait, baby, I am financially overstretched. Came on real houses of Devon. I wouldn't say he was broke, honestly. Came on what he had, that one. Well, when that's a time. Are you baby wait again? No, and I mangana sendle because ke patetse batho. Can I please pay you next weekend? Ke now karena ke mo maratong, and I'm like, no baby, don't worry. I get it. No, we are in this together. So I was just supporting you, and you don't have to pay me. It's okay, my love. And then he's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. And he was like, no baby, like I don't want it to seem good like I'm taking advantage of you, and I feel like you are still at school and you're gonna need this money. And I'm like, no my love, man, I don't need this money. I get it, we are building like future more. So I don't see it necessary for you to pay me. Get not good girl. So he's like, I am so hungry. And I'm like, I was like, we see that's good. I don't know, no, mama, papa, but I think now it's time for me because bomalome and whatnot bako khakala I want to like respectfully so and like what to expect. Next ke boleletse mama ka ene guys, next ke boleletse mama ka ene gore like there's this guy in photo for one. So mama was like, no, do you love him? And I was like, yeah. And mama could like, but and he seemed like a good guy. Honestly, I will support you in photo for, but as long as for the school people if it's a grade 12 and then how university go hona motho wa gago atla go nyala. Excuse me, which was the following year. So no and stuff. Luckily when we got there, my dad was not there, guys. Like I'm saying luckily because stories and guy. Fine. So even nahori Mr. C when we get home, my mother. We found my mother there, and then I went straight to the bedroom. Legwala ke re no mama Mr. C a kopa dijo in photo for kopa mo tshelela mama tla re dijo di fedile na. I only cooked like limited food, but there are cakes, at least my mom baked one. So that there are cakes, kana mo faka cold drink, and then I was like, yeah, there I am serving my future husband. Ko gae. And then I went straight to the bedroom. So I got a conversation ya flow ka file. Kutla bo ish mama are o hloka ngwetsi ene le nna ke bona hore ke nako. So mama ka boikokobetso jotlhe jo ke nang le bona. Ke bona boipelo e ka nna mosadi wa me. Gobane ke kutlwa yana le yana ka ene. Ne ke kopa o ntetle wena motsadi gore ke khone go ntshetsa boipelo magadi. Se tsana se monate ne ke tsana mo miskat ke tsana se monate thata. So even na gore life for them for you my mom ka mutlo ka kontara nna ka se be ka lema mo gate mo gare. I'm just going to support you guys and guys nagana motho ona ne he's about to send his uncles, and then obolela mama gore okay you must expect ba go ne ke kopa gore le expecting my uncles anytime from now. Okay, so fine. We are expecting the uncles. Okay, fine. Hanako etamaya, and then there's an unfortunate event that took place. His mom got really sick, ne? And obviously we can't be selfish, you guys, and say or like no, and all of that. No, right? So his mom got really sick to a point where she ended up passing on. You know, she passed on, unfortunately, RIP. Even nahori moteng moyo ya no ngaqala inkathazo, guys. Like yaqala inkathazo. When his mom passed on, okay, I'm supporting him as my partner, right? Yo baby, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm really so sorry. Because I knew exactly like une ali close to young little mother together with the sister because his father was not present. So fine, so getting about okay, I think Mama Hai passed on I think it was on a weekend, and like he told me there, like, oh baby, my mom passed on, and I was like, oh my god, I'm really sorry, my love. In future husband, yeah me. ke rona bao. Okay, fine. Ke bolella motho wa ka gore yo my love. I think after 2 days, a day or two, ke consulted my mom first. I would love to support this person because he's not from Rustenburg. I'd love to go and support him. Ka baby ele ya mama gage and whatnot. Mama ka mpotsa gore wa gore bala ko kae. Mama ka go potsetse. Hey, batsadi. Ka re mare mama ka skebe wa go pola dio tso ko lesong. Ke bo mamba ba etsana yana mo masong. Ile gore motho a shwetse e ba go pola tsene ka re mama batho ba mo ke le go mollong. A go ka re tle be ke phila bosigo botle man a gona dilo tse mama plus ene yo o strict akere. So even na gore mo teng mo guys ka mo botsa ya no the guy because I've already consulted my mom and then ke botsa the guy ke re yo baby can you please tell me where you live, like give me directions because I'd love to support you as my partner, right? So my boyfriend was like okay my love, I will give you the details. Fine. Laboraro ya nong ka bona gore no man motho na ha isingebe una lena we talk ne, but we don't talk as often anymore because if you look at I don't want to be in his face because oshwets, you understand that, like he is mourning and I don't want to be that girlfriend, no. So even now like my boyfriend ke mmotsa ke re okay ka Wednesday ke mara ke re yo my love ne ke re ka re Friday kana e fela fa and you haven't sent the directions so ban nasa to go Rustenburg unatswa like in some town in the Northwest province but not in Rustenburg and he is working ko Rustenburg, even now he's still working ko Rustenburg wa ban. So even now gore mo teng mo ke mmotsa gore like okay my love the details for them for batho motho aka ebe nna gore mo teng mo ya no ka re wa tsaetsa ga maikutlo motho aka a ke tsoro tsaetsegile ka laboraro leo or ka labone ke kirile message ka labone, maybe I think it was on Thursday ha ke tswa sekolo ke kra message motho ampalla hey you are selfish even before that ke molla gore wait I actually don't like what you're doing because I requested the direction and even now I think bo gore like ke tana taxi efeng go etsagala yang because I wanted to come and support you as your partner wa ban as someone o elong gore o mo approach itso mo re batla go setmolla go aga dilapa lene. So no and I'm trying to come I'm trying to come to the part and or to the party and support you as my partner, you understand, and you are not like even entertaining me, like what is wrong? Motho aka simolla bathong a tsaetsega even na gore umpolella gore hey you are selfish, you are inconsiderate. I get urile I'm a devil or urile I'm a witchy or urile guys he is moaning and nah hey ke batla attention guys. It was not even about attention. Shimani, it was not even about attention, honestly. Ne, it was not even about attention. So this guy guys, you like you told me like so many awful things. Ne? I was so heartbroken. Still, he did not send through the details. You know what he did? He blocked me. Fuck. He blocked me. How? For that? Just because I told you, like, just because I expressed how I feel about the whole situation to tell you, like, if you don't like you're doing me wrong, like, I've been texting you. If you don't want me to attend your mother's funeral, just tell me instead of ghosta, and whatnot when it comes to this specific topic. Why? Just because of like I said that and like you know like I was so calm and because that guy taught me how to speak to men. That guy taught me how to submit to men. Like he would tell me like I am and you understand. He's the one who actually taught me how to address like my partner in a relationship or like no baby I'll be young. And like I was a very very stubborn person and he half it and dry net this guy. You know what he did? Unblocked. He blocked me everywhere. WhatsApp, Facebook. He blocked me everywhere. Even phone calls. Okay, fine. I was so heartbroken. Like my heart was bleeding because on keep Guys, I loved him so much. It was not even about marriage, honestly. It was not even about marriage, you know, like it was someone I love and yes, would have loved to spend the rest of my life with at that time. Very, you understand? So now, this other lady, I think it was on Monday. Like a Monday, I get he blocked me on Thursday, and then Mantaha thing, and Saturday like they buried the mother. The funeral was on Saturday. Sunday, Monday, I received a call from one of the ladies who was working on the same project, the guy. And then I received the call, and I'm like, "Hi, E." Let's call her E. Yeah? Hi, E. How are you? I mean, I'm with my best friend, guys, at that time. But most stupid. Hi, Edinta. I we pelo ke sharp. When I get no ke sharp gele. I'm just surprised for like, oh, why is he calling me? Like we don't communicate to that extent. Like, yes, we talk and we are cool, but phone call, oh, no. Njani? No. Wow, so like I'm actually shocked. Why is she calling me? Okay, fine. And then she's asking me, are you still dating Mr. C? And I'm like, hi, I don't know what's going on, but we actually had a fallout. And we are not okay currently. Currently, so I don't know where we are actually standing. I don't know where we stand. Well, why are you asking me this? And I was like, no, it's E now. No, I see a profile picture update on his Facebook. Profile picture update. Facebook. What's going on? Elore dinta. Are people are on Facebook we born. Because in I had 2 active Facebook accounts at that time, so he blocked me on the other one. So I logged on my other Facebook account. Hage search Mr. C obeile ngwanyana o mongwe wa legare profile picture le yellow bone le lengwe. Yo, I was so heartbroken. And my best friend was there. She was like, what's going on? That was supposed to be ours. After marriage, of course. After the wedding, sorry about that. After the wedding, of course. Wanyana ubele selfie. More seating. Passenger seat. Yellow bone enwe. And one like she's a bit older. She's a bit older than me. So I'm like, okay, so this is the reason why. He didn't want me to attend his mother's funeral in the first place. This is the reason why. Ne? Kori, he's not a man. He's a boy. Because why did he lie? First of all, like, what did he lie? Why did he lie to my parents and say, Guti, like, he sees a future with me. He wants to build with me. He sees a wife in me. He loves me so much. Why did he do that? Only God knows what could have happened, honestly. What if next is What if next is taste pass? I'm so glad it's a male and wait that all the time to say like at least the you understand? At least the some more guy. Whoo, guys, and I almost did. Yo, mama kaske ba sheba YouTube aske ba sheba video ena. I almost did. Yo, so I was so heartbroken, guys. Like I was so torn. I remember Nale, my best friend, like when running errands go town, we would literally check the car seat, it's a Kia Rio. He used to drive a Kia Rio, and obviously now he has upgraded. How do I know? Because we are not enemies, woman. But not that we talk all the time, no, woman. So fine. My best friend and I, when we running errands and all of that, Mogai ki o Kia Rio. I mean, we check the cities of Kia Rio, comparing the one that we saw on Facebook. Ribula Facebook mata ke yona, ke re mara se yona ga di tshwane sentle ne. O dom kopo boipelo. Dom kopo boipelo. At that time we ha e clicky. Are ha e clock ile mo tlhogong gore my dear le ga di sa tshwane. Le ga di oxale o mail profile picture, and at the end of the day the car that you are seeing here e phakile mo trateng no yana mo kutropo e ka tswa ena le car seats different, the seat covers are different, woman, but it's actually the same car. Guys, I look so pretty. What the fuck, woman. So what happened was, okay, fine. Ke nna bontsha ke re mata a me di a tshwana di tshitse ke re mara sona ba re mata ka ntse re mara ka re mata ka re ke tsone man. No, mara ke tsone nna ntse le mo siting ya go mata ke. I was so heartbroken. Like I was so torn. Yeah. But I eventually moved on. And you know what happened? I was doing metric at the time, 2014, 2015. Early 2015, I think around March. Still around March. And now I can go still, I think about September. Ne? Yeah, I think about September. March, kaya salunin ko Rustenburg. But wakati ko salunin ka, Mugai walks in. Mugai walks in. So when Mugai walks in, I moved on with my life. So fine. Wait, you know what he did? Busy it was late. It was around 7. It was around 7 in the evening. 7 p.m. So Mugai unblocks me right on the spot. He texts me. And like he's texting and like I can see him. Like Unshebile Kadikala, Ukila Waiti Kala. Unshebile Kakala, and it's like, hi, Pipelo. And I just opened it and it's like, who are you? And I can say, who are you? And I get he found me at the salon. So, and then I paid and I left. I went home. When I got home, I didn't entertain his messages further. And you know what? He came. Se bete sa monna motswana. Sis. Le ba khona ya Batswana ba ba lona. And utla ka ko site ntsa ko haya. So next door ko haya is a tuck shop. Ne? So ke a tuck shop. I get a tuck shop Maria. Obviously she's from Zim. Hey, bibiro like motho a kuna tlileva. Motho aka ke re Maria bua ka manyano. Wa bona ke re mang ke bua o mongwe mo ntšha ya no ka re ke re ma oba a re mitse oba ke re oba Ariano oba ki mankira ore o chabi ore o muchabi yaro o muntle ore. God fuck. Because I gotta now like it was known it's like people on this guy and you know but gotta fuck. Unabatla. I don't know, I can't see and I'm so sorry to use this accent, you guys, but I'm just trying to imitate Maria. I'm not xenophobic or anything of that sort, okay? So, even Maria, we conclude the conversation, okay, fine. We spoke and then I left. Ne? So I didn't block him. And then none of this guy, we started talking, but I was not entertaining him much, honestly, because like I was in a relationship. I had moved on fast. So first year, he asked to see me. Right? And And then he came to university. My mom does not even know this. So if ever my mom is going to watch this, honey, utlile mo university. Kores. Waban. I still remember, you guys, I was wearing a red t-shirt, got the legging, lady slippers. Otla ko rese. But people steamy, but yeah, Nikki slimmy, but that one is a story for another day. This one will only talk story time. This is serious. Yo, but shimani, kemushimane hape. But people slimmy, are you okay? Like, you don't know, sharp or didn't. And then he apologized for everything. I'm so sorry, and you don't know. But one is like, you dated someone else. You dated someone else. And you lied to me. You lied to my parents. Now you expect everything to be okay. Yeah. Not after what you did. Honestly, like, not what after you did. Ne? And then we spoke there. And excuse me, I ghosted him. So guys, I ghosted him, ne? And communication in a kauha, but I didn't block him, honestly. Because I was in a relationship. Inki study psychologist, lona. I nearly dropped out, lona. Life like a movie. People are Luna. Okay, fine. Fast forward. It did not only end there. Ne? It did not only end there. He came back at 2018. 2018, when my current boyfriend and I were not in a good space. Ne? And it's like, none of my boyfriend, we fought today. Ne? And I prayed that night, ne, to ask God, like, if he's not the one, please show me a sign. Luna. If he's not the one, please show me a sign. Talking about my current boyfriend, right? And then you know what happened that night, ne, the very same night. I got a text from this guy, and I was like, okay, this is the sign, guys. Sometimes when you pray, ne, and ask God for something, like, honestly speaking, the enemy is also listening. So the enemy will also give you something, and you will think it's like it's the sound, or not the sound, sorry, the voice of God. Is it the voice of God? I don't know if I'm making sense. So beware of that, and ask God for spirit of what is this? Spirit of and discernment spirit. You must ask God for discernment spirit, because sometimes you will listen to the voice of the enemy thinking like it's God talking to you, and it's not God, it's the enemy. When you pray, the enemy is also listening. You understand? When you pray, the enemy is also listening. So you need to listen to the voice of God and entertain the voice of God more than the voice of the enemy. Don't confuse the two. So at that time, I was like, yo, maybe it's God, like I've been praying this prayer to say, like, if it's not the one, please give me a sign. And this person takes after so long, like, now this person, we last spoke, I think, after Stayag. And 2018, he calls me, what is going on? So I just thought, oh, maybe God, maybe KN and all of that. I asked my sister, can you please pray with me and all of that? And my sister was like, no problem, Nana, we will pray with you. My sister's married, right? And it was like, no, we will pray with you and all of that. Hey, mama, pray with me. And then my mom was like, okay, no problem. Yo, mama got not excited. Mama like abona ngwana ha tlo nyala and all of that. I don't know. Like yo bona ay mamaka. I can malala today like me laugh about it like mara wena ngwana ratilo latha wena unthauri hey. So put them for you guys. And then this guy tells me, like, people, I want to lukisa. You understand? Being honest with you, in the first place. it was you. God confirmed about you, and I really want to make things right between us. Waban? Like, first of all, you did so many bad things to me, and you hurt me deeply. Like, you did me dirty, and honestly, it's not gonna work like that, woman. So like, you need to earn my trust, woman. So like, I can't just trust you like that. You understand? Even now for you, I tell him, first of all, how you left at church, because he left our church. How you left at church, you need to go back. Go our pastors, go my pastors actually, my pastor and his wife, and ask for forgiveness, so that because at the end of the day, these people keep on you understand? So that's what I said to him, and I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I was like, no problem. And I was like, okay. And I was like, and you owe my parents an apology, like a big one. You disrespected me, you disrespected them more than anything, so you need to go to them and apologize. And it's like, no problem, I don't mind. Fine. Mushimane, guys, like he went out of his way, and he went to apologize to my pastor and his wife. And abaya date it was supposed to be the 4th December 2018. But being honest with you, it was the thing like, so now it's like I'm going to use him as a rebound. You understand? And I'm trying so hard. Okay, God answered and what, but I didn't have peace at all with regard to that. I didn't have peace at all. You understand? So even now for you, my pastor calls me. Resettle appointment and stuff, and we met. And he was like, yo, Mr. C came to see us, and I can see that he's dedicated now. And I was like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm studying law. And then he was like, what are you studying? And I was like, law. And then oh, a lawyer, an accountant, a match made in heaven. I will never forget that day. Each and every time I tell this story, I laugh. A match made in heaven. Well, I'm a lawyer and an accountant, a match made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven. I can't need it. So, the pastor's wife called me sometime like after I met the pastor. Mamuruti called me, and then she asked me, like, so how do you really feel about the situation? And then I was like, honestly, I don't have peace at all. And then she was like, there is your answer. Because Mamurudarana, she is a prophetess. You understand? She sees. But one thing I liked about her in this situation, she did not necessarily tell me, like, God says what? Woman, she asked me, like, how do you feel about the situation? And I told her, like, honestly, I don't have peace at all. And then it's like, there you go. There you have your answer. If it's not from God, then it will not give you peace. If it does not give you peace, then it's definitely not from God. And then I was like, sure. Because I did not have peace at all. And I continued dating one. I had to get 4th December 2018. Magadi lobola yo mamaka akwatile gore ga ke re nna ke ready ke a cancela hey ke itse gore nna mara pelo ka bathong pelo ka e go someone else, not this guy really hurt my feelings in as much as I fought with my partner, but this is not it. Like, this one is not it. You understand? But ebe ke mo ghoster. I ghosted him. After that, no, let us postpone. We'll talk about the wedding in January. I gave him the taste of his own medicine. But no, we are cordial. We are okay. He has a kid. Ibile onale baby mama. Sharp. He's stable wherever he is. I'm happy for them. So like, hey guys, happy. So I was like, yo, nahana felang ke be ke nyala le lena. my future is secured, not it's not secured. Never is secured. So all I'm saying, guys, a lesson there from all of this is always listen to God and ask God for spirit of discernment. Because if ever I was really, really desperate for marriage, honestly speaking, I was gonna give him a second chance and dump my current boyfriend and say to like, no, dude, now I'm done with you, like we're done and stuff, and then go ahead and marry this one. Excuse me, Waban. So like I was definitely gonna do that, Waban. Excuse me, and dump my current boyfriend to say like no, next go back and all of that and go to Mr. C. So always listen to the voice of God, pray about everything, and that's all I'm going to say. Like even these holy, we are born again and whatnot, those people buy head. That's why for me, like after that incident, after that, like whatever I experienced, I was like, you know what, I will never judge anyone because of their religion and whatnot, because especially by someone who used to be a worship leader. I don't know whether he's still a worship leader now or yeah, but at that time he was a worship leader. He's saying like he was prayerful, like that guy would pray one time. So he hurt me the most. What more of someone who does not know God? Hey, he like that guy hurt me the most. And then I was like, I'm not gonna say no, nake batla these ones by more than someone he doesn't go to church. For me, being honest with you guys, and I'm not saying it's like it's a right, I'm not saying that, but at that time, can I feel like, you know what, from now on, it's better for me to be with someone who does not portray themselves as being fearful, as fearing the Lord. Like no, yeah, I'm not gonna judge people like they believe in or how they do things, because people portray themselves as believers and they actually act like differently to different to what they actually believe in, or they don't have principles. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like people by like they don't have principles. I'd rather be with someone like he is not born again, or he treats me right, than to be with someone who is actually born again and he treats me like crap. Definitely, you don't serve the Lord. Go and search your heart. Search up your heart. O check your make a net wena. But that's what I'm gonna say. So this is the end of the story, guys. Bye bye.